Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing. Now it's time to know, but we're going to get in this hug. How was your weekend? I had a busy weekend. I fit in getting my nails done, and I'm never going to go again on a Friday. I had no idea that everybody gets their nails done on Friday because I just wanted to go home, but I knew that I had to get my nails done. I met Dr. Bernice King, Martin Luther King's daughter. There was a Black History celebration courtesy of our African American Museum at Mother Bethel Church. I was the moderator of that, and I had my own question that I wanted to ask Dr. King. And I said, how should we celebrate your dad's birthday? And she said something that was just so profound to me. It should be more than one day. It should be a 365 thing. Don't just wait for one day, that King holiday that's on the calendar, to do something in his memory and his honor. And I tell you one thing, when people say, why do we celebrate Black History Month? Black history is American history, and it needs to be more taught because a lot of these young people have no idea who these civil rights icons were. I remember hearing a rapper say, I thought we overcame because Dr. King died. We're still overcoming, honey. This is why it needs to be taught in our schools, and this is why we can't let them take this history from us. Let's unpack these award shows because Saturday night, it was the NAACP Image Awards. Now, y'all know BET showed over and over again, like they're showing it tonight at 7. I loved Queen Latifah. I loved every gown she wore when she came out there singing. She looked sharp. Y'all know I love Zendaya. That's why my son tells me not to watch Euphoria. She gets $1 million an episode for that. She didn't win, but she won on that carpet. Her outfits this weekend were incredible. She's just got that perfect, model's body. Brittany Griner. It was so good to see the WNBA star. We haven't really seen her since she got released from that Russian prison. She was with her wife, and she says that they will continue to fight to get other Americans that are imprisoned in Russian camps. She hasn't done an interview yet, which means that there must be some kind of documentary. She's returning to the WNBA, but who's going to land? That first interview, it was so good to see her. Abbott Elementary won big for the NAACP Image Awards. Janelle James won Best Supporting Actress as Ava Coleman. Quinta, Tyler, Cast Ensemble, Best Comedy Show. Excellent. It's one thing during the week that I love, and Quinta killed it with her gowns and stuff that she wore this weekend. Really good. Angela Bassett walking away with 2 Best Actress for 911 and Entertainer of the Year. I knew this was going to be her year. I said this is Angela Bassett's year, and when she said something, I did the thing. It was cute. Her speech was cute, but wait, they were rolling the credits because I knew they ran out of time. CBS don't play. These other networks may let you go. CBS ain't playing. They say 2 hours. It's 2 hours. But Angela Bassett, big night for her. Ben Crump, did you hear what the man said? He said, we're going to keep fighting for justice. I have to cough. We're going to keep fighting for justice until hell freezes over. And when that happens, we're going to put on our ice skates. I've been going all day. It must be the studio. Sherry Shepherd, outstanding talk show host. She was really, really happy about that. Niecy Nash won. Dahmer it was hard to watch. It was hard to watch, but Niecy Nash was so good. 1 second break. Niecy Nash was excellent in that role. Will Smith won. I wish he had shown up. Nobody else paid Emancipation no mind. in the awards category. Here's the NAACP giving you love and giving you because you were excellent. I really wish he could have been there and stood on that stage because he would have felt the love from that audience. Not saying that what he did was right. It was wrong. It was wrong. That Chris Rock slap will haunt him for the rest of his career. But I really wish that he had showed up. I really did. I was hoping. I was like, well, show up. Show love to your people who just supported you through everything. But he did get his award. Black Panther 2 won. Viola Davis for Woman King. She won. Tina Kueta, who played Namor in Black Panther, he won for Best Supporting Actor. Cedric the Entertainer won. Big night for P-Valley. This show does not get its recognition. Outstanding Drama, and Nico Annan, he won for Best Actor. Method Man, Clifford Smith, he won for Power Book 2. And the Best Man, from Morris Chestnut, the Nia Long, to Best Ensemble, they were big winners as well. You know, the NAACP Image Awards, there are so many awards given out, it takes a week. So now for the televised portion, they only show like the majors when Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade were honored in those big awards. But it's awards like the entire week of people winning. Now last night was the SAG Awards, the Screen Actors Guild Award, which is a preview of what you're going to find with the Academy Awards. The Academy Awards are Sunday, March 12th. Jimmy Kimmel hosting, ABC. It was a wonderful night for Asian representation. Everything, everywhere, all at once. The big winner. Michelle Yeoh, Ki Hu Kwan. I've been practicing all weekend saying his name. The movie, it was one that my son made me sit and watch. It was about generational trauma. Kind of like a dark comedy, but generational trauma. Because hurt people hurt people. If you're, all right, how to put it? Hurt people hurt people. If you've ever seen a parent that don't know how to love because they have never loved. And sometimes things just go generation. And it dealt with that family. Jamie Lee Curtis won. She gave a wonderful speech. Her parents are acting legends. Janet Leigh, Tony Curtis. She said, yeah, I'm a Nepo baby. That's me. She's 64, and I really think the Oscar race is going to come down to either Jamie Lee Curtis or Angela Bassett. So for the Academy Awards, watch that. But it could be a big night for Everything Everywhere All at Once. And Abbott Elementary won for Best Ensemble. This was quite a weekend for Abbott Elementary. Okay, at the movies on Friday, it's Creed 3. Michael B. Jordan, who has just been named the new spokesperson for Calvin Klein underwear. He stars, he directs. They're saying, see this movie in IMAX because of the way that he directed those boxing scenes. If you love boxing movies, this is the one for you. Creed 3, Jonathan Majors plays his former childhood buddy, now nemesis, and Jonathan Majors as Dame wants his life. He felt he has been robbed, imprisoned for 18 years, and he felt like the Adonis character abandoned him. It's a great storyline, but Creed 3, y'all, we've waited a while. Singer Adele is engaged, and she is sporting an 8-carat engagement ring. She's been dating for the past a couple of years Rich Paul, the sports agent of LeBron and Ben Simmons and other big names. Rich Paul, he's 41, she's 34. The wedding for Adele is taking place this summer. So, congratulations to Adele. I'm going to throw these two names out here, and I definitely want to know what you think. Charles Barkley, Gayle King. Do you think they go together? CNN is in talks with Sir Charles, Basketball Hall of Famer, and Gayle King to do a nighttime show on CNN at 9 o'clock, right in prime time. I'm hearing that Gayle King would still do mornings. Don't know if Charles got to keep doing TNT Sports with Shaq. and the other guy, I can't think of his name right now, Kenny. Um, can't break up that. Plus, it just rolled out a huge contract. So I don't know. Charles Barkley is considering it. He said CNN needs help, and he feels like he's the one. Sometimes people try to, what's that saying? When you don't try to remake the wheel. I'm gonna get it out. Don't try to remake the wheel. At CNN, they're trying to be Fox News Light, and they turned away all those that were faithful to CNN. Plus, unless it's a major, devastating news stories, a CNN or an all news station will not have the grip of an audience unless it's something major, and people be like, oh, gotta turn to CNN. The ratings are terrible. The only time that they talk about the morning show is when Don is doing something, and Don is back. And the ratings that went up for that morning that he returned, because everybody wanted to see what's Don saying. But do you think that Charles Barkley can save CNN? That's the question of the day. He and Gayle King. Tom Brady. He's got $375 million waiting for him from Fox Sports, but he's not quite ready to take the job. He would be a sports analyst, football analyst. He wants to work on getting his wife back. You know, he was married to Gisele Bündchen. She is going back to her career and taking it by storm. Basically, it came down, another season of football or your marriage. He chose football. I think there were problems in that marriage before. Because a lot of athletes, much as we may adore them, a lot of them are selfish. And a lot of them don't know what real life is. Because they've been pampered and they're sports stars and they're superstars. And all they know is the sport. They don't know nothing about no carpooling, taking trash out, doing things around the house. That's not their life. That's not their life. It must have been such a culture shock the first time that he retired. And he was like, oh, God, I don't want to do this. But then Gisele bounced because she was probably tired of being the one parent, you know, doing everything. Now he's got to be doing everything. Will he get his wife back? I'm also hearing he wants to be a stand-up comic. Take that Fox job. Take that Fox job. What's going on The View? This has nothing to do with politics. Nothing. It's not Democrats, Republicans. These ladies just don't seem to kind of like each other. Now, Whoopi wasn't there last week because I think she kind of contained some of that. But the way Anna's been acting, the way Joy has been acting, sniping at Sarah, sniping at Sunny, Sunny sniping at this one. Y'all coming across like, oh, bitch, what is going on? It's just a difference. And you would think that they would kind of get along. You can agree to disagree. But sometimes Anna gets up there, and I've always liked her. She'd be a little mean and cutting people off. It just, ladies, y'all need to be a little nicer because people don't want to watch crabby old women. I know it's a hit show, but after a while, you're like, I don't feel like this energy. Idris Elba's new movie, Luther, is in theaters. Cynthia Erivo co-stars with him, and Andy Serkis plays the villain. He was in Black Panther 1. It's going to start streaming on Netflix March 10th. Some more is on Netflix. I love and adore this woman. There was not a lot of hype, but if you look at the lap, some more special on Netflix. Another Netflix special that's coming. Is it Netflix? Wait a minute. Let me go look up my notes. Y'all know Country Wayne has got a new movie on Amazon Prime, and right now it is like the number one movie. One of the number one movies, that's streaming. What I love about Country Wayne, he does everything on his own. And Country Wayne, he's filming his new Netflix special. So sometime this summer, Country Wayne, his Netflix special. One Saturday night, Country Wayne was in He was in Atlantic City, and I was like, Toy, we got to drive down AC so we can meet him, so we can say hi. Very, very nice man. He's an internet sensation. His skits are funny, and he is filming his next Netflix special. I was talking about, I had mentioned it, Daisy Jones and the Six. I said, this series is coming on Amazon Prime. I said, they talking about Fleetwood Mac. Sure enough, it is loosely based on Fleetwood Mac, a group that had all these great songs, but there was too much sleeping around and fighting within the group. Riley Keough is Elvis Presley's granddaughter, Lisa Marie Presley's daughter. She stars in it, and it looks good. You know, I love music, and I've always loved like Fleetwood Mac, and it's kind of based on that. A lot of infighting. What tore the group? What tore apart one of the music world's biggest pop groups? And to today, Fleetwood Mac still do projects. You know, they're in their 70s, but they're still like, when you said and you did and you did and did. But Fleetwood Mac, one of the greatest pop rock groups of all time. But Daisy Jones and the Six is loosely based. I just had to throw that out there because I was sitting there like this. Is this about Fleetwood Mac? It starts streaming on Amazon Prime this Friday. Woo, we had a lot. We had a lot. It's been, I've literally been talking all day, so just talking and fake singing. Sometimes I get in here, and when the song comes on that I like blast the monitor and I be singing. I have to remember that I got a lot of work to do before I can pretend sing, because I'm no singer, even though I put the damn wig on and it makes me think that I'm a singer. Go figure. It's not cute not knowing. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Leave a comment. What do you think about Charles Barkley, Gayle King taking over CNN at night? Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss anything, because there's always something going on and there's always scoop. Thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.